couch in your parents' bedroom. Remember. Wait till the day when I see you again. Remember. My very in the house on the couch in your parents' bedroom. Alright, y'all. Anyway, what's up, YouTube? It's your girl Reina Rae back in the cut with another video. And today I'm doing a video about my first. So I'm gonna be talking about all of my firsts. You already know, and I'm gonna get right into it. Let's go. So once again, y'all, I'm gonna be using my laptop because I record with my phone. So I'm gonna be reading the messages right off my laptop. So first question is the first app you check in the morning. I want to say the first app that I check in the morning is either Instagram or my messages, even though my phone be dry. First broken bone. I've never broken a bone before. I've sprained my wrist before. And I think I've sprained my ankle before, but I've never broken a bone. First foreign country that I've traveled to. So y'all, I went to the Bahamas for my 21st on a cruise. So yeah, that was my first time and last time going out of the country thanks to Corona. I was supposed to go to the Azores this summer. But you know, y'all know the rest. Y'all been living through 2020, so my very first Twitter or Facebook or Instagram post. Yo, I've been on all of my social media for years. Like I've had my Instagram, I want to say since like 2011 or 2010. I had my Twitter since 2010. I've had Facebook since 2008 or 2009. Like I went digging on my Twitter trying to find my first Twitter post and I couldn't find anything. And my first Instagram post been deleted. Like I've deleted all my pictures on Instagram, I want to say like at least 3 or 4 times. So yeah, that's been gone. I was in 8th and 9th grade. So yeah, sorry y'all. Wish I had it to show y'all because it was probably funny. First makeup item. So if we talk about when I really got into makeup, Partial to Pink from MAC was my shit. That's a gloss that I used to always wear. It was like this pretty little pale pink shade. Yeah, I wore that for a while. So that was my shit. But like if we just talk about makeup in general, like, you know, little girls, like we get makeup sets and stuff for Christmas or to play in when we younger. So, you know, I always had like beauty store lip gloss or like those little glitter lip gloss and eyeshadow sets to play in and stuff. First plane ride. So I used to live in Atlanta in 2004, and that was my very first time getting on a plane. First time I got in trouble at school. So y'all, I got in trouble at a very early age. I think my first time getting suspended, I was actually in kindergarten. Because people used to try to pick on me. Like I always been small like my whole life. Like not only like shorter, but like tiny, like skinny. So like a lot of like kids used to try to pick on me, but like I was never like the personality. Like I might have looked like you should pick on me, but I never had the personality that you should pick on me. I've always been feisty. So this girl, she used to like try to pick on me every day, and like me and her, we used to, it really like the definition of on site, and this is in kindergarten, like really on site. I remember one time like I was eating a bag of like hot chips, and she had came over and she was like, "Can I have some of your hot chips?" And as she's asking, she putting her nasty ass fingers that she was just using to dig in the dirt in my chips. As she's asking, I snatched, and then we like, you know, we don't like each other, so like you're being petty. I know this was in kindergarten, y'all, but still she was being petty. So yeah, like one, we already don't like each other. We get in trouble almost every day because we always fight every day. And then two, you like gonna really stick your dirty ass fingers in my chips. So like I grabbed a bag of chips and hit her with it. And I think that's the first time I ever got in trouble. We both got sent to the office for that. So No, not proud, but you know, that's what gotta happen sometimes. First YouTuber I subscribed to. So y'all, I've been on YouTube like OG days, like back when people used to be jerking on YouTube. Like I want to say like if you could subscribe to people back then, I don't know if they had subscribers, but if you could subscribe to people, my first channel that I was subscribed to was The Rangers. And that's kind of showing my age. If you know, you know. I used to love The Rangers, so I think that was the first channel I was subscribed to. If not them, then probably Forever Alyssa. First boyfriend. My first boyfriend was in 6th grade. His name was Jared. My first car was a Hyundai Sonata, white. And the car I actually have now is white too. You couldn't tell me when I was younger that I was gonna get a white car. Like whenever somebody like asked, like I don't know about a car, like I always thought black. Like white was always my least favorite car. I just thought they were so ugly. So my first car ended up being white, fell in love. Second car ended up being white. I just like white cars now. And I don't know if y'all know this, but actually white cars are like, statistically, white cars get stopped the least. So, and that's very true. I believe it because I barely ever get pulled over. First celebrity crush. So my first celebrity crush, this is another one that's kind of showing, you know, my age. Because if you're my age, you're definitely going to know who I'm talking about. And if you're a little younger, you might not know. My first celebrity crush was Omarion when he was in B2K. And around that same time, Sammy. I think Sammy might have came a little bit before Omarion, because like Sammy came out with that song, I like the way you look at me, I like the time we spend, baby. Yeah, so I like that. Yeah, I was obsessed with Omarion. I know this like backtracking, but obsessed. Like I had his face on a cake when I made 10. And like my dream, I know it wasn't gonna never happen, but like my dream was for him to like walk into my birthday party, and tell me happy birthday, because I had my birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese. And like I swore like any minute, like Omari, I was gonna come walk through those doors and tell me happy birthday and like give me a hug or something. First cooking experience, y'all. This is bad. This is like, and this is like actually trying to cook a real meal. Breakfast don't count. Like everybody learned how to make breakfast when they was at a young age. Like first time really trying to cook a meal was probably like, when I first moved in with my boyfriend, we lived in his apartment at college for like a month or two, and I tried to make us some chicken, but I usually bake chicken, so I guess it's not really, I guess it's first time cooking solo, because like I've baked chicken before my mom, and like it came out perfect, but like this is my first time like cooking it in a skillet. And I swear y'all, it was me, but it was also them. It was also that recipe. That recipe had me fucked up, because it told me to put it on, I don't know, but anyway, the recipe told me to do something wrong, and like it told me like I had the heat too high, but like it was what the recipe said, and it also said like to cook it for this amount of time. So when the shit was done cooking to what the recipe said, the inside was raw, y'all, but the outside was burnt. Like tell me how. Now that I know what I'm doing and I know how to cook chicken, tell me how. Like obviously I had the heat up too high, obviously, but the recipe also had me fucked up. First crush. My first crush was this dude named Petey. He was in my neighborhood. He was one of my brother friends. He was only a year older than me, but like he did not know I existed. Like he had this girlfriend in our neighborhood she was older than both of us actually, and I remember just thinking like she had like a big booty, and I remember just thinking like when I was younger, like damn, like that's like the criteria for men to want you, so I'm never going to like get that attention from guys. Like that was like kind of when I had my first realization, like kind of about body image. Like I had to be only like 11 or 12, but like I was like damn, like you know, I'm never going to be that thick girl with the fat ass, so like guys aren't really gonna, you know, be after me. But you know, things change, you know, tables turn. First cell phone. I had a Palm Pilot, so it was like one of them, like literally like one of them handheld phones, like kind of one of the first touchscreen phones when you had to use like the little pen. And I want to say that was in like 6th or 7th grade. First date. So my first date was with my first boyfriend that I mentioned earlier, and we went to the movies. And that date was fun, but also a hot mess. I spilled red drink all over that boy white G Nikes. First kiss. My first kiss was a boy named Carl in like 8th and 9th grade. First friend in college. My first friend in college was my roommate Dominique, and we're still friends to this day. And she's one of my best friends, and I love her so much. So if you're watching this video, Dominique. First heartbreak. First heartbreak. So I want to say my first heartbreak was from this dude I was dating in high school. He was kind of like one of my first more serious, well, to me, more serious. He didn't take it serious, but to me, he was like one of my first like more serious boyfriends. Like it was kind of like, I don't know, like I was crazy about him, but yeah, he showed me very quickly why, you know. He taught me what the game, he taught me how the game go. He taught me what it's all about. He taught me how men truly, he just revealed a lot to me. That was my first heartbreak. He did me kind of dirty. So like after him, it's safe to say like I kind of like was a bitch after him, like no lie. But like it was because he truly showed me like, yeah, you be vulnerable and like put your guard down for a guy, and like that's what he do. That's what you get in return. First job. I think I talked about this in my Q&A video, and if you want to go watch that now, the link is going to be in my description box below. And it's also a good time to tell y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. Please subscribe because I'm almost to 100 subscribers. So stop what you're doing right now. Stop and go subscribe. Hit that subscribe button and click that bell to be notified when I post. What was I? First job, Jimmy John's. It's a sub shop. First pet was a goldfish named Rainbow. First piercing, I think my mom got my ears pierced at 1. My first time was with the guy who was my first heartbreak, and that was like my like 11th grade year, I think that was my 11th grade year. I don't know. Might have been my 10th. Might have been like the end of my 10th grade year, like almost summertime. Like, was I in 10th or 11th grade? Oh damn, my mama gonna watch this. Sorry, mama. Yeah, it was like in 10th or 11th grade. First time on a ship. My first time on a ship was the first time I went on a cruise, which was the Bahamas, like I said a few minutes ago. First YouTube video. My first YouTube video is the time that I got catfished, y'all. It's a really good story time, and I'm spilling all the tea in there about the time that I got catfished when I was younger. So if you want to go check that out, that's going to be in the description box too. So go check that out. Go check out my other videos, and you know, subscribe and join the family. First concert. My first concert was the Scream tour. So that's another thing kind of showing how old I am. If you don't know the Scream tour, you're probably younger than me. So yeah, it was Sierra performing, Bow Wow, and I think this is when they was dating and had a thing too. So yeah, this is old. Sierra, Bow Wow. I don't remember who else was performing. Maybe Chris Brown. I don't remember. Getting drunk. My first time getting drunk. Damn, I probably should have thought about this before I made the video, but that's hard because where I'm from, we born drinking. Like we have like our first Zachary at like 12, 13 years old. Like my first time getting drunk, I don't know, it was probably sometime in high school. like really getting really drunk, like probably like at a party in high school or something. Like I can't remember the specific moment, but if I really had to guess, it was probably like Mardi Gras or something. I don't know. First party. Now this is another hard one too, because like all I did in high school was go to parties. Like that's all we did. Like every weekend. Like it wasn't like, oh, you have a party for a special occasion, or you have a party when this person's parents go away. Like no, we had like, we used to really be partying like we was grown. Like they had a party every weekend. Like that was some of the littest times. Like, first time getting a ticket. So I was 21. I had just moved up here to Mass, and I was like, my boyfriend's house is like, his house is like only 5 minutes away from downtown, or what they call downtown Plymouth. Like it's really like literally like this is downtown. You go down this long strip and then his house is right there. So like I would just be speeding home like after like going out, because like I'm ready to go to sleep and I'm ready to get my bed. And he lived so close, like I was stupid when I was young, but I used to take that risk of like speeding just because he lived so close, and like the chances of me getting stopped were like so slim. But yeah, I was speeding my ass off, and I was literally turning on the street that he lives on, and like right before I turned, like the police was like parked right there, and he stopped me. And you know, since it was my very first time being pulled over, I thought he was gonna let me go like with a warning. He did give me a warning, but he gave me a written warning, so it was still recorded, you know. I thought he was gonna let me off easier than that, because I literally had never been pulled over before for nothing. So yeah, and that is all my first, you know. Spilling all the tea in this video, all the juicy information that I spill shit that my mama don't even know about in this video. So y'all got me in trouble. So yeah, so that's that. So y'all, thank you for watching this video. I need you to give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell button so you can be notified. And you know, once again, subscribe. Like, what's stopping you from subscribing? Why wouldn't you want to join the family? Like, why wouldn't you want to see more content from me? Like, why? Like, I'm telling you all this information, all this tea. Why wouldn't you wanna join? So, but that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching it all the way through if you've gotten to this point, and I'm gonna see you next time.